Sometimes media hype can be a dangerous thing for developers and their latest game coming out. I mean, of course it can also work wonders for a game's release, but only if the developers deliver on everything it promises to be to the fans. So what side of the hype did this game fall on? And how does it hold up today? Hi everyone, welcome to the channel, and welcome to my review of Bodycount. Released in 2011 and developed and published by Codemasters for PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, Bodycount would carry huge expectations as being marketed as the spiritual successor to the brilliant 2006 FPS game Black, a game I've already reviewed on the channel, so feel free to go watch it for a detailed look, then go play it because it's awesome and you won't regret it. Something I feel that's important to mention is why Bodycount would be made in the first place. You see, even though the now cult classic Black was a hit, it didn't sell enough copies for EA to greenlight a direct sequel. EA would also go on to lay off half the team at Criterion Games, including head director of Black, Stuart Black. Stuart would then join Codemasters and bring a small section of the team that worked with him on Black to create not a direct sequel, but a spiritual successor to Black, being Bodycount. Okay, so what's the story here? The game opens up with the CIA MI5 Intel looking screen and a computer female AI voice, which apparently is speaking for a secret agency called the Network. She goes on to say how the network set out to save the world by going in on covert missions, taking out terrorists and any power-mad companies in general, and ends the cutscene by saying, "We believe the solution is you."
Believe in words. We believe in action. We believe the world needs solutions. We believe the solution is you.
It feels like we're at a job interview and they're told you've got the job, as we need you. Next we get another cutscene showing us flying over an Asian location, piloting the plane ourselves, only to be shot down, forcing our man to eject, parachuting to safety. Then the game begins. At the end of this segment I was just left wondering, who are we and why have we been chosen to work for the network? For the rest of the game, we're only referred to as the operative. There is a rival agency introduced later, called the Target, which adds nothing to the story. So overall, a very bare bones plot. Basically no story at all here. Bodycount has 16 missions. They consist of defusing bombs, which is just fighting off enemies for a set amount of time, till the explosive is unarmed, finding codes for locked lab doors, and hunting down top targets that the network wants killed. And I hope you like doing these three things, like a lot, as that's all you'll be doing for all 16 missions, with a boss fight occasionally mixed in. On a positive note, the gunplay is decent. It's not on the same level as the team's previous game Black, but guns feel and sound good here. Handguns, SMGs, assault rifles, shotguns, grenades and mines are all here to use, with a few more weapons to unlock as you progress through the game. Strangely though, there's no sniper rifle, but an okay lineup I suppose. Now for a game that's main selling point was being a spiritual successor to Black, it couldn't be any more different. Let me explain. Yes, the gunplay is good. And yes, like Black, there is destructible environments, but now instead of brilliantly designed linear and occasional semi-open level design, Bodycount has a bigger open-ended levels, with waypoints leading you to your current objective. There are a handful of stages that are more linear, like these lab sections, but not enough. Because the stages are open now, gunfights are no longer intense, and more to the point fun anymore. There's no cool military bases to gun through, or oil fields or secret facilities or any sort of creative idea like these. Instead, there's open stages, and they're all full of big desert areas with buildings scattered around that have no purpose or point to go in. It's just filler, and all looks the same, and most of the time you'll travel 3 or 4 minutes across the stage before finding an enemy to shoot, and there's always bunched enemies together in one group like a horde mode. It's so tedious, and I couldn't wait to get to the end of the stage just so I could finish it. Regular viewers of the channel will know I think music is important in FPS games, and unfortunately Bodycount fails in this department too. The only track I liked was this main menu one. Have a listen. Graphics are decent, but have this yellow haze layered over most stages, so we don't see the best of them really. Bodycount also claims to have an arcade style FPS, as after every kill you get an XP, and can chain kill if you're quick enough, for more score at the end of the mission. You'll receive a rank and a score. This really doesn't work though, as like I mentioned before, with levels being big open areas and enemies grouped far apart, chain killing sucks in this game. There's a few extra game modes here. An online co-op mode for the main game, survival mode, basically a horde mode with waves of enemies, and a full multiplayer mode featuring team deathmatch, which is offline now. Also, if you wanted to, you're able to replay any stage after beating the game to try and beat your score for a better rank. So at least there's some effort put into extra game modes here and stuff to do. Okay, time for my final thoughts. Bodycount feels like a game that doesn't know what it wants to be. With open level design, like a looter shooter, then also trying to play like a more conventional FPS with linear missions at times. And then they throw in the arcade mechanic, and the game's a mess. I really wanted to like this one, but it certainly is not a black spiritual successor of any kind. So do yourself a favour and don't play this one. There's better shooters out there, as I really don't recommend this game. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you all on the next one.
I'll give these to someone, see if they can build a map. Keep tracing them.
Oh.